What happens if I die without an estate plan? If you've been asking yourself this question, then this is the video for you. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Elliott Feldman here, estate planning attorney at the Elliott Feldman Law Group, where we create estate plans that actually work when your loved ones need it most. If you ever have any questions about this topic or need to talk about your estate planning needs, you can schedule a time to talk with me over the phone for free by going to myestatemeeting.com. Okay, what happens if I die without an estate plan? There's really two components to answering this question. So number one, why do people fail to put together an estate plan for their family? And number two, what are the consequences of dying without an estate plan? So let's get into it. You see, the biggest reason why people fail to put their estate plans together for their family is that we as people really don't have a natural sense of urgency to get an estate plan done because there's no due date, there's no deadline, there's no immediate consequence of not getting it done. You don't show up for your job tomorrow, there will be consequences. You don't pay your mortgage or you don't pay your rent on the due date, there will be immediate consequences. But you see, with an estate plan, there are no immediate consequences of not getting it done, since the consequences of not getting it done will never truly be apparent to you specifically. You know, that they're only going to become apparent to your family after you pass away. So you see, when you pass away without an estate plan, you won't have to deal with the fallout. It will be your family who has to deal with the fallout. It'll be your spouse who gets the joy of finding out that all of your assets were still owned and titled in your name when you died and now have all been frozen. That's right, the family car, the house, everything. It's all frozen and can't be sold or retitled or anything for 6 to 12 months from now. Why? Because since you died without an estate plan, your spouse has to hire an attorney to take them through the probate court process to retitle assets out of your deceased name and into their name based on how the government believes your assets should be distributed to your spouse and your kids, not based on how you wanted your assets distributed to your spouse and your kids. Oh, and your family will have to pay that probate attorney fees, which can be as high as $10,000 or even $15,000 depending on the estate. What a great final farewell and last impression to make on the family, right? And yet all of this could have been prevented by getting an estate plan done, but many people never get the sense of urgency because they think there's always going to be another tomorrow where they can get it done at that time. That is, until some crisis comes along and reminds them that each day is precious and that the best time to get an estate plan done for your family is now while you have the time, since tomorrows are never guaranteed. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell next to it to be notified for new videos I post each week. And if you like it, then please hit the like button. And if you know someone that needs to hear this, please share with them. If you have a question or comment, please leave one. And if you ever have any questions about this topic or need to talk about your estate planning needs, you can set up a time to talk with me over the phone for free by going to myestatemeeting.com. That's myestatemeeting.com. Again, this is Elliott Feldman, estate planning attorney at the Elliott Feldman Law Group, where we create estate plans that actually work when your loved ones need it most. Take care.